The merging of realities began with a tear in the sky, a cosmic force violently disrupting the world.
In the Avengers Tower, a new mark of armor was forged, ready for the impossible threat. From the Hall of Justice, the Protectors watched the anomaly, knowing a terrible reckoning was at hand.
The Mad Titan and his Black Order teleported in, seeking the merged energy at Metropolis's heart.
Iron Man and Cyborg momentarily allied, combining their advanced technology to counter the deadly Black Order.
A coordinated strike. The Amazon's lasso and the Thunderer's hammer sought to subdue the Titan.
The fastest man alive dodged laser fire, his speed an effortless ballet of saving the innocent. An unexpected pass. Captain America's shield was deflected, only to be caught by the Dark Knight.
On a collapsing bridge, the Green Goliath met a foe of equal, terrifying might. A desperate gambit of energy was shattered, Thanos' new power overcoming the construct.
On the rain-swept heights, a deadly game of stealth and speed unfolded between two master fighters. The King of Atlantis reached out, summoning a chaotic wave to cleanse the battlefield of an enemy sorcerer.
From the wreckage, the spy provided crucial cover fire, thinning the ranks of the merged enemy forces.
Even the Man of Steel was no match for the Titan's enhanced might, thrown through 3 structures like a stone.
The Dark Knight used tactical smoke to shroud the area, creating precious moments of chaos for the withdrawal.
The remaining heroes formed a desperate shield wall, buying time for the fallen Man of Steel to recover. In a final, desperate act, Iron Man launched a powerful payload, hoping to slow the Titan's advance.
Standing amidst the ruin, the Titan knew the battle was won, his new objective nearly within his grasp.
The Sentinel of Liberty gave the grim command. The moment had come for a strategic retreat.
A giant emerald shield erupted, providing a desperate and temporary cover for the hero's escape.
The enraged monster sacrificed himself, buying the necessary, fleeting moments for the others to escape.
Through a magical ring, the fragmented forces of Marvel retreated, vowing to fight again another day. Battered but unbroken, the Kryptonian looked on, his gaze a silent promise of ultimate vengeance. The Titan had secured the transformed prize, its power illuminating his face with the light of dark victory. The Titan's actions tore the fabric of time, opening a jagged fissure above the ancient world.
Dr. Doom, seizing the chaos, stepped into the past, his eyes fixed on ancient, potent artifacts.
The Amazon princess, amidst her historical quest, felt the disruption, the intrusion of alien power.
In the sanctum, the Sorcerer Supreme witnessed the event and immediately mobilized for the past.
Doom cornered the legendary sorcerer, demanding the key to the tomb of ancient, forgotten power.
The princess intervened, her Amazon bracers deflecting the villain's lethal energy blast.
Strange and Zatanna wove a formidable defense, their combined spells cocooning the ancient stronghold. The Hellblazer walked straight into the chaos, using a cunning parlor trick to fool the castle guards.
The Scarlet Witch unleashed her chaos magic, bending the tyrant's calculated attacks against him. Doom unleashed his mechanical legion, towering bots designed to crush the ancient kingdom's defense.
The Black Knight entered the fray, his cursed blade effortlessly carving through the dictator's metal soldiers. 2 warriors from different worlds fought side by side, their blades singing a fierce song of battle.
Pots the cooled Nanwood et Seville. The mist of magic spoke the reversal. The dark source, Morgan Le Fay, emerged, striking all with fear.
To gain time, Strange utilized illusion, creating multiple decoys to disorient the tyrant. The tyrant retaliated with an overwhelming surge of electricity, downing 2 key sorcerers.
Seeing her ally fall, the Scarlet Witch's grief.
The Amazon warrior closed in, forcing the heavy-armored tyrant into a close-quarters, brutal melee.
Ignoring the fighting, Doom used his technology to breach the ancient, powerful vault.
A fiery distraction. The cynical mage tossed an explosive vial, forcing the tyrant to drop his prize.
The Black Knight retrieved the artifact, only to be punished by the tyrant's sudden, full-force blast.
A tactical move. Strange opened the gate, and the Amazon hurled the armored tyrant through the rift.
As the rift consumed him, the tyrant's echoing promise of vengeance resonated through time.
The powerful sorcerers worked together, their combined might healing the tear in space and time. A silent nod passed between the protectors, a shared understanding that their struggle had only just begun.
Deep beneath the waves, the majestic kingdom of Atlantis unknowingly faced a gathering, treacherous threat.
Loki, the trickster god, found a cruel ally in Black Manta, their target, the Trident's divine power.
The king and queen received the grim warning, mobilizing their deep-sea forces for immediate battle. The Submariner chose this moment of chaos to strike, launching his own army in a flanking maneuver. The two Atlantean kings violently met, their underwater blows sending shockwaves through the very ocean.
From the depths, Black Manta rained lethal energy fire upon the loyal defenders of Atlantis. The Queen of Atlantis wielded the ocean itself, forming a lethal hydroblade against a brute of a foe.
The goddess of death materialized, her lethal shadow swords effortlessly carving through the Atlantean gods. Setting aside their bitter rivalry, Aquaman found an uneasy ally in his vengeful half-brother. The two royal rivals fought a ferocious, deep-sea duel, their hatred momentarily sidelined for battle. The Sea King struck a crucial blow, his trident piercing the enemy's escape vehicle, sending the foe into the deep mud.
Trapped and cornered, the trickster god summoned a colossal, terrifying deep-sea beast. Black Manta's vessels maintained a relentless barrage on the massive palace, the heart of Atlantis.
The Submariner's fury was unleashed, crushing the enemy vessels with sheer, explosive speed.
Mera focused her oceanic power, crushing the goddess of death with a massive, pressurized sphere of water.
The king called upon the deepest creatures, riding a mighty whale into the heart of the Kraken's attack.
Under the cover of a dark reef, two fierce fighters clashed in a private, ruthless duel for supremacy. The trickster god resurfaced, using a powerful spell to seal things ancient.
With his weapon gone, the king turned to his true power, a telepathic plea to every creature of the sea. The Queen of Death was suddenly swarmed by a terrifying, unrelenting army of colossal, angry predators. Wounded, the arrogant king finally recognized the immense, shared danger posed by the trickster god.
In a shocking move, the rival king struck, shattering the crystal and freeing the divine weapon.
Reclaiming his weapon, the king unleashed the water god's fury, driving the Asgardians from the deep.
A brief, silent acknowledgement passed between the rivals before they went their separate, kingly ways.
From the void, the calculating collector arrived, his massive skull ship shadowing the unsuspecting city.
Looming over the planet, the devourer of worlds prepared to consume the newly merged reality.
The collector's insidious plan began, shrinking the entire city into a chaotic, bottled diorama. The galaxy's scruffiest heroes leaped from their ship, landing in the midst of a collapsing reality. The silent Martian manhunter infiltrated the ship, his goal the mind of the mechanical collector. The Green Lantern Corps manifested colossal power, attempting to divert the attention of the cosmic giant.
The World Eater dismissed the effort, incinerating the entire construct with a single, devastating ray.
The expert and his muscle landed on the hull, planting sophisticated charges to breach the immense vessel.
In the shrinking, chaotic city, the Batwoman fought a desperate, focused melee against the invading machines.
The duo fought with deadly speed, a combined storm of blasters and blades against the robotic advance.
The human rocket soared through the sky, his raw power overloading and disrupting the enemy's sensors. The veteran Lantern manifested a colossal hammer, striking a devastating blow against the massive alien vessel.
Inside the core, the Martian mind locked in a desperate, ferocious psychic battle with the cold, analytical machine.
A devastating electrical blast crippled the alien Lantern, sending him spiraling toward the ruined city.
The remaining Lantern focused his will, manifesting a quick, sturdy shield to catch his fallen, injured comrade.
World Eater initiated the final act, lowering his colossal machine onto the city's highest point.
The tiny expert's payload detonated perfectly, tearing a massive hole through the alien ship's reinforced hull.
The Guardian leaders breached the hull, beginning their frantic search for the machine's central control.
The Tree Guardian intervened, his organic form causing a devastating short in the ship's vital circuits. I am Groot. Defeated but not broken, the Manhunter sent a desperate, final mental blast with the vital coordinates.
Guided by the psychic link, the Guardian fired a powerful bomb directly into the machine's beating heart. The machine's failure triggered a violent reversal, the city snapping back to its correct, chaotic size.
The furious World Eater unleashed a final, devastating cosmic wave upon the brave, stubborn Lantern Corps.
Combining their might, the spaceborne heroes manifested a sheer wall of will to push back the cosmic god. The damaged Collector retreated into the void, a wounded Batwoman now a desperate, living prisoner. In the fortress, the combined heroes raced against time, constructing the final, desperate device.
The ultimate Esm arrived. Thanos and Darkseid fused.
The God of Thunder and the Man of Steel launched a desperate, furious, synchronized strike against the merged foe. The ultimate foe effortlessly nullified the attack, unleashing both the Omega Beam and the Gauntlet's raw power. The two great engineers focused their combined technical might, firing a desperate, powerful energy wave. The Speedster ran his impossible loop, attempting to disrupt the colossal foe's fundamental momentum.
In the core, the Dark Knight assumed command, his tactical orders guiding the assembling of the final device.
The two shield wielders stood firm, their combined defense protecting the vulnerable magical team.
Strange and Wanda combined their mystic powers, weaving the ultimate spell of reality separation.
The two great powerhouses fought as one, smashing through the terrifying, fused enemy foot soldiers.
The foe's supreme power easily shattered the final energy shield, scattering the weary heroes.
The shattered debris was hurled back at the heroes, forcing them to scramble for cover in chaos.
The ultimate villain struck a devastating blow, slamming the Kryptonian through the very heart of the fortress.
The God of Thunder pushed every ounce of his godlessly might. Striking the foe with the combined foe activated the Reality Stone, plunging the entire battlefield into a grotesque, twisted nightmare.
The two sorcerers strained, their combined power breaking the cosmic nightmare and restoring the reality.
With no other option, the tactician activated the device's self-destruct, creating a massive electronic pulse.
The electromagnetic wave struck the ultimate foe, temporarily crippling his armor and dimming his power.
The fastest man in two realities raced, snatching the falling, chaotic power objects at impossible speed.
Battered and weary, the two key leaders stood together for the final, desperate act of defiance.
The warrior duo launched their ultimate melee, instantly and brutally swatted away by the revived foe.
The Speedster reached the core, throwing the dangerous artifacts into the device for the ultimate merger.
The device detonated, unleashing a purifying wave of white light, ready to sever the two realities.
The blast separated the fused fiend, ripping them back into their original forms and respective, banished worlds. With their worlds separated, the weary champions exchanged a final nod before being returned to their distinct realities.